Hello everyone and welcome to Set 5 Let's Play Valkyrie Profile Hrist. AKA modded Skyrim. Anywho, it's been a while since I actually last played Skyrim. I pretty much recorded all the Hrist sets up to this point in advance while I was working on other Let's Plays, such as Xenoverse 2, Dishonored, Persona, etc, etc, etc. So I'm a little bit rusty, so you have to forgive me with that. However, I will go through a few things that have happened off screen. First thing is first, I believe I leveled up a bit off screen. Not 100% certain where I was off last time, but yeah. Now, while I was away, however, the one of the mods I have downloaded has updated and changed the smithing tree, which is really annoying because I have a lot of perks put into it, and I didn't get any of those perks back. Kind of annoying. Which is why we're working on the current, we're going to be working on the current quest line, which is the Dragonborn DLC. After finishing the Dragonborn DLC, you gain the ability to reset perks, which I will be doing with the smithing once we get to that point. But I'm going to go ahead and learn this. Fortunately, I still technically have those perks, because I can still make all the stuff I could before. I just don't have it on here, which is kind of annoying. Most of my time off screen was spent smithing, so yeah. Anywho, I do like what he did though. This person upgraded to where I gain different stuff. Like here, I create smithing out the get. Here, I can create elven and dwarven. Here, I can create advanced orcish armors. Here, I can craft unenchanted faction-based armors, master faction-based armors. I craft high-level versions of low-level armor and weapons, so I can create, like, a steel weapon that's the equivalent of, I don't know, Elven, maybe. I'm not sure. But a bunch of nice stuff like that. So, pretty cool. I'm also able to create unenchanted versions of Daedric artifacts with the Mystic Blacksmith. I'm looking forward to that. Master Blacksmith, Ebony and Glass, and then improved magic weapons. You know, fun stuff. Now, before we go on, I have something important to tell you guys who want to do a Valkyrie playthrough as well. There is a glitch with the mod. I personally tried this out after the last set. Basically, you cannot become a vampire in this game. Due to the scripting of the game itself, it prevents the Aesir race of becoming a vampire. You gain all of the negative effects as well as the abilities, but you're technically not a vampire, you're still Aesir. You can't go feed off of people or shit like that. If you join the vampires in Dawnguard, everyone treats you as if you are a human, which is kind of annoying. I have talked to Pleeko about it, but she says that she's not certain how she's going to be able to fix it, given the fact that Sony won't allow her to use, you know, scripting mods. So, yeah. I do believe there is a workaround around it. Basically, the same way she created the Aesir race itself, all she has to do is copy and paste information from the vampire transformation into the race, but I don't know, I'm not a modder, so. But she is looking into working on it and fixing it, so that's always good. She did do some upgrades as well, a bunch of fun stuff, but we'll get to that when we get to that. About it, really. What else did I do off screen? Oh yeah, I fully upgraded, I got a enhanced dwarven crossbow, which is via the quest lines. It's pretty nice actually. It's one of the more powerful weapons one of the more powerful bows in the game. And it ignores armor. No, it doesn't ignore armor, it causes stagger, there we go. It's pretty freaking powerful though. Oh well, that's besides the point. Today's set, we'll be starting the Dawnguard, not Dawnguard, the Dragonborn DLC. Like I said, I want to finish it quickly so we can gain access to the respec abilities. Not exactly sure when that's going to happen, but we'll get to that when we get to that. But as far as I can tell, we should be fine. I'm not certain how companions are going to work. Since there's no real scripting issues involving being a werewolf, where you have to be a werewolf to continue the quest line, we should be fine. And we should still get a transformation, because when I joined the vampires, I still gained the Vampire Lord transformation. So we'll see how that goes. When we get to that, of course. I just wanted to mark off Windhelm. Okay, then. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I did off screen. Made stuff, did a lot of stuff for the Dawnguard. About it. I think I have... Gosh, what's her name? The vampire lady was with me. No, she went away. Okay. I sent her back, that's right. I forgot about that. Jump. Alright. Where is the guy? There he is. What's up, mate?
If you're looking for passage to Solstheim, too bad. I'm not going back there anymore. Sure. Yeah, that's me. Why? Who sent you? Now, hold on. That wasn't my fault. I didn't know they were going to attack anybody. I don't even know how I got here. It's hard to explain. I remember those people with the masks coming on board. Then, the next thing I remember, I was here, and they were gone. That's not right, losing whole days like that. There's been something strange going on there for a while. But after this, I'm done. I'm not going back to Solstheim. Have you been listening to me? I'm not going back there. Hold on now. I'm just a simple sailor. I never wanted to get mixed up in any of this. All right, I'll take you. But we leave immediately.
Let's go. When Hrist says you do something, you do it. So the Dragonborn DLC was the last DLC released for Skyrim in the original game. And it's pretty cool, honestly. I really enjoy it. There's something else I was going to say. Fuck, what was it? I don't remember. Oh, well.
Well, here we are. This is Raven Rock. Can't say I'm all that glad to see it again. Good luck. Maybe you can figure out what's going on around here.
Keep in mind, in the original version of this game, this area was relatively unstable. There were a lot of frame rate drops. Fortunately, though, based on what I've seen in the game itself, it's been pretty smooth, so we should be fine.
I don't recognize you, so I'll assume this is your first visit to Raven Rock, Outlander. State your intentions. Mirak, I'm not sure that I do. Just remember, Raven Rock is sovereign territory of House Redoran. This is Morrowind, not Skyrim. While you're here, you will be expected to abide by our laws. Any questions? I have to be. As second counselor, the security of Raven Rock is my primary concern. This isn't exactly the city of Blacklight. We're on the frontier out here. We've had more than a fair share of troubles. After all we've been through together, I refuse to let Councillor Morvain down. Councillor Morvain is House Redoran's representative on Solstheim. As second councillor, it's my job to support him and make certain his rule is enforced. Giolan, I was starting to wonder what happened to.
Let's get on our way. Alright, so what does the quest tell us to do? Where is my guide? There it is. Search for information about Mirak. Gotcha.
There's nothing beyond the ball.
So, basic lore that I know about this area, we should be close to the Red Mountain, which blew during the second era, I want to say? I can't really remember. Basically, it's a giant fucking volcano that erupted, and this place is currently covered mostly in ash. So, yeah, fun shit. Where is an inn? This an inn?
Squatting isn't tolerated.
Ah, the Retching Netch. This is it. How much gold do I have? 2,000. That should be enough, yeah. There's a pretty cool side quest we can do that gives us a good armor set.
Welcome to the Retching Netch, Outlander. What can I get you?
Like a room, mate.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Like you.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
I have no clue why I decided to do a slight Australian accent, but for some reason, he had a slight Australian accent to me. Let's get going. God damn it! I'm gonna start doing that every time he talks, aren't I? Thank you. Alright, let's make it a little more daytime. Hey, o'clock you
I don't
do.
know if there's anything else you need.
What? Oh, right. Forgot about this. If you sleep at the Retching Next for a certain amount of time, I think it's maybe 1 hour, this happens. It happens until the quest is finished.
In my shrine, that you have forgotten.
We gotta work on a shrine. What shrine is this? Wow, this took me way out there. Normally it's just a shrine over in town. Okay, sure.
You might remember.
What by then?
Okay, then. That took me quite a ways away. Like I said, excuse me. Normally when you sleep in the Retching Neck, you go to a shrine that's same shrine like that they're working on the outskirts of town. Not to one on the other side of the frickin' map. Oh yeah, fun side note, forgot about this till just now. The literal best armor in the game can be found on this island. It's made from the best material, with the best weapons. It's the best.
If you need a ride back to the main.
Alright. You I need to talk to, though.
You haven't seen Cresius Corellius, have you? That foolish old man's taken my pickaxe again. No, this isn't just your run-of-the-mill pickaxe. I'm talking about an ancient Nordic pickaxe. They don't exactly grow on trees, you know. I prefer to handle these things on my own. Look, if you see Cresius, tell him to give me that pickaxe back, and I'll pay you for the trouble. Take a look.
Alrighty then. Do you have anything worthwhile, mate? Nordic swords. Whew. You got the bone meal stuff, the chitin. Good stuff, actually. Charcoal, chitin plate. Do I have... Okay.
You tell Cresius
We
he better
should be
give
good for the
that
most part with
pickaxe
that.
to me, or else.
This quest, by the way, allows us to create some of the best armor in the game as well. So I'm going to go ahead and start it a little bit. This is because the material required to create it can only be mined with an ancient Nordic pickaxe. Fortunately, the ancient Nordic pickaxe can be used to mine anything. So, yeah, guess what's replacing my old crappy pickaxe once we get it. Soon as it loads. There we are.
Damn it, woman. I said to leave me be. Who in the blazes are you? Can't you see I'm busy? Why should I tell you? I don't even know who you are. Ask most of the folks around here and they'd agree with you. But mark my words, these mines hold a secret that could put Raven Rock back on the map. A secret the East Empire Company swept under the rug 2 centuries ago. It killed my great-grandfather and left Raven Rock with a worthless and tainted mine. Gratian Kyrelius. He spent his entire life exploring ancient ruins across Tamriel, and he died in these very mines almost 200 years ago. The East Empire Company called it a terrible accident, claiming that he was lost in a rockfall, but I know better. My wife and I were cleaning out our home, and we came across some of my great-grandfather's things locked in an old chest. I found an unsent letter he'd written to the East Empire Company, and a key. It describes a discovery that was made in the mine by some of the diggers. They wanted Gratian to take a closer look. The East Empire Company must have felt it was of great value, as they locked that section of the mine off from everyone else. It is. Well, I assume it is. I haven't been able to find the entrance. Finally, someone who believes me. I'm telling you, there's something big down there. Something that the East Empire Company wanted to hide from everyone. Look, my wife nags that I'm too old to go traipsing around these mines chasing my story. Time's my enemy. It's caught up with me before I could find the answers that I'm looking for. I do. I want to know what happened to Gratian, and what the East Empire Company is keeping from all of us. Gratian kept a journal of notes about his discoveries. If you can find his remains, I'm hoping it will help. Here's everything I have. The letter, the key. Please, do this for me, so I can finally regain the respect that I've lost. The damn fool doesn't even deserve to have it. The pickaxe was made for mining, not selling. I'll bet he stole it from the Skaool in the first place. Oh, very well. Here, tell him I hope he drops the thing on his foot.
Alrighty then. What is cool about that mine, though, it has one of the best weapons, one of the more, well, you're one of the best weapons in the game. It's not the best weapon in terms of damage or anything like that, but it's so fucking cool. Oh, I love that weapon. I want to go get it. But first things first,
Oh, hello.
we need to, tell him I've got the thing back. Hey.
Glover Mallory's the name. So, you finally tracked down old Cretius, eh? Quite a character, isn't he? Tell you what, since you went through all the trouble of finding it for me and all, you keep it. I just wanted to remind that codger you can't just go around taking things from other people. Now that you've delivered the message, I'm satisfied. Besides, that pickaxe hasn't done me any good in years. Maybe you can put it to good use. Blades, helmets,
So,
pretty much anything
his
that
last
suits
name
your
should sound
needs.
familiar to people who play this game. Malroy. There's a character in the Thieves Guild named Devlin Malroy. This is his older
Bring your
brother.
weapons and armor to-
Or younger brother, I'm not sure. His brother. And, it's funny that he mentions that, you shouldn't go around stealing other people's things because his brother's a thief. Yeah.
Fix it up right.
In fact, if you look around, I believe, if memory serves, there is a shadow mark. Yep, there it is.
Sparks, or you're looking for
Thieves
something
Guild
to
shadow
hide.
mark.
Out with it.
Okay. Let's continue the story. Do-do-do-do-do. Okay. Hello.
Far from ourselves.
You there. You don't seem to be in quite the same state as the others are. Very interesting. May I ask what it is you're doing here? Mirak. It sounds familiar, and yet I can't quite place... Oh, wait, I recall. That makes very little sense. Mirak's been dead for thousands of years. I'm not sure, but it is fascinating, isn't it? Perhaps it has some relation to what's going on here. Quite unexpected. I'm afraid I can't give you any answers, but there are ruins of an ancient temple of Mirax toward the center of the island. If I were you, I'd look there.
And when the world shall listen.
Alrighty then. We shall do that.
And when the world shall
Do-do-do-do. Later. I need to do some research before I do that again. There are some unique things we can get in this area, or in this area, yeah. But I'm not 100% certain if the area we're going to go to, the place inside the hole, or inside the mine, is one of those locations we want to go to just yet. So we'll have to wait and see. Give me this. Dharma root. Enemies, lovely. Ash spawn. These guys are interesting. Right? March of the Dead. Come on, bitch. Come on. There we go. So this. False amethyst. Try some of that. Hey.
Thanks. I wasn't sure I'd make it off this farm alive. I wish I could have said the same for my man here. Some of the Redoran Guard have taken to calling them Ash Spawn. Me, I don't care what they're called. All I know is they're a danger to Raven Rock and they need to be stopped. I was going to search for clues that might lead me to wherever they're coming from. I know it isn't the best place to start, but we know they've been coming from this direction. Good. I can use all the help I can get. Besides, I don't feel comfortable leaving Raven Rock behind, and I'd hate to lose any more Redoran Guard. We were searching the farm when the Ash Spawn ambushed us. Have a look around and see if you can turn up anything useful. This is strange. The note says it's from General Falks Carius, but that's impossible. Well, Carius was the Imperial garrison commander at Fort Frostmoth, but he died over 200 years ago when the Red Mountain leveled the place. There's no way he could still be alive. If General Carius is still alive, there must be something keeping him that way. I need you to head out to Fort Frostmoth and check it out. I'm going to head back to Raven Rock and prepare the men for further assaults.
Okay, so with this DLC came a new enchantment. There's a Red Mountain, by the way. It's called the Chaos Enchantment. If memory serves, it basically gives all 3 elemental damage to your weapon. But it's notoriously difficult to find because not a lot of things drop it or have it or enchanted with it. You'll generally just find it randomly in a chest, like most enchantments. But it's on the same rarity as water breathing, muffle, stuff like that. Fuck off. However, the weapon you get for doing this side quest has that enchantment on it. So yeah, you may want to look into that. But we're here for this. This is one of my favorite side quests, even though it costs a fortune to do. Hey.
There's something you need. With me? Sorry, I've just had a lot of hawk-faced cowards coming by to mock my efforts. It probably can't hurt to tell you. You look mostly honest. The name's Rollis. Rollis Sedaris, out of Moorhold. I've got a financier waiting for me back on the mainland. Sent me here in the interests of obtaining some rare antiquities. The relics of Arzador. But this whole thing became a disaster right quick, let me tell you.
You come out of the northern ashlands, you don't expect things to go easy, you know. But this was something outside my particular expertise. When I first got to Kolbjorn, you couldn't even see it. Buried in the ash, like most other things on this blasted island. Dug out a pile of the stuff taller than me just to find the barrow. Who knows how much to reach the door? Excavating isn't exactly my specialty. Even if it was, the ash storms fill it in faster than you can dig. You think I've got that kind of money? No, I only get paid on delivery. Can't afford to go out of pocket for 1,000 septims on this. Takes money to make money, all that rot. There's a lot of it at the other end. But I can't get there without a little kick to start it off. What? Are you serious? Well, I think I could make that work. We can sort out the details of our little arrangement later. But for now, I'll manage the dig if you can manage the coin. Do you have the gold? It's all here. Well then, looks like I have a good bit of work to start on. I'll head back to Raven Rock and round up some diggers. Once we've got something worth looking at, I'll send word to you. Pleasure doing business with you, partner. I'll see you soon.
Okay, so why I like this quest so much is because it actually changes the terrain a bit. I love anything that you can actually control in terms of customization. Because it's freaking awesome. Now then, this quest is pretty interesting because you get a pretty good... not that one. I'm saving this for testing whenever there's a new update with the DLC. Or the mod. Okay, so then, as I was saying, the cool thing about this quest is the simple fact that down there is some of the more interesting armor in the game. It has unique enchantments on it that you can't find anywhere else, such as boots of water walking or armor itself that increases your enchanting level exponentially. So it's pretty good to have. Not great. But it takes a bit of time for it all to work out, as well as quite a bit of money. So we have to save up for that. And by a bit of money, I do mean a bit of money. I believe in the end, it'll cost around like 20,000 gold. So yeah, we have a ways to go. Come on. Alright. So it's good to start this quest early. As soon as you get 1,000 gold. And stuff like that. I hear people talking. It's driving me nuts. I'm trying to get to A to B as quick as possible so we can finish this the main part of this DLC. I'll probably do the side quests next set and stuff like that. All depending how far we can get in the DLC itself. And jump. No jump. I'm sorry, I can't sprint jump in this game anymore. Or at all. But each area in this DLC has something really cool at the end of it. Like this. Kagsmer, whatever. If memory serves, it has a unique dwarven helmet that shoots mist out of it. I believe anyway. Don't remember. I know that helmet exists, but I don't remember where it's at. There's also a cave dedicated to werebears. Or not werebears. Oh yeah, werebears, but not cave. A location dedicated to them. Temple of Murak.
That world will cease to be.
There's actually a dragon burial mound around here. Alright.
Here in his temple, that
Here do we toil.
Isra, can you hear me? You there. What brings you to this place? Why are you here? I am Freya of the Scar. I am here to either save my people or avenge them.